Hello guys, my name is Pushkar and in this tutorial I am going to tell you about locks and locking mechanisms and waiting mechanism in Oracle 10G administration. Well, before I go to lock modes and types of lock, let me tell you what a lock is. If two of the transactions are trying to access the same data structure, then there will be a lock by one of the sessions, and that lock will keep the session 2 on hold. So until a rollback or commit is applied by session 1, then till then session 2 will be on the wait. This is known as a locking mechanism by Oracle. Well, locking mechanism and the Oracle is introduced just to avoid few of the deadlocks and server crash situation. If consider a scenario where 100 of the transactions are trying to access the same data, then there is a lock by each of the session, and until that session completes or it applies the commit and rollback, all the other sessions will be in the queue. So this is known as the locking mechanism. Well, here I am going to discuss few lock modes, type of locks, and Oracle wait interface. What is Oracle wait interface? It is a simple collection of data dictionary views related to lock, like $v session, like $v system event, like $v session locks. And then we will discuss the type of waits here. So let's start, and I'm going to tell you about few lock modes. Well, I have just explained few of the lock modes here. Well, in the first lock mode is an exclusive lock mode. When if a data structure needs to be modified by a particular session, then that session gains a exclusive lock on that data structure. What is shared mode? Shared mode is simply if when an object needs to be viewed by a session. Well, here it is very clear that exclusive mode is used for is gained when any data structure is modified. Then and data structure is modified by simple DML statements. And if you want to view the data, means if you want to run a select query, so the shared mode is gained by select statements, and exclusive mode is applied by DML statements. Well, what is null lock? If consider a scenario, you are running a select statement, and while that select statements grabs the data and keeps it in the data cache block, and the moment when you run the select statement, another session comes and modify the data in this between. So all the data in that cache is invalidated, and there is a sub shared lock, if you sub exclusive lock and shared sub exclusive lock, which we will see later. Now here I am going to show you about how transaction locks are applied. Consider a session 1 is running an update statement on the data, and then session 2 in the same time runs that update statement in this data structure using the same rows in the same rows. Then the session 2 will be on wait, and the session 1 will be the blocking session for session 2, and the session 1 will get an exclusive lock in this, and until the session 1 commits or rollback, the session 2 will be on the wait or hold. Consider a scenario where session 2 has updated a statement and committed rollback. Now the session 3 runs the select statement, then it has gained the shared mode, and now session 4 is trying to modify any data. It can then before it modifies the data, it needs an exclusive lock. So until this share lock has been removed by session 3, session 4 cannot gain the exclusive lock. Now here I am going to show you a simple demonstration of how the locking mechanism works. So here I get two command prompts. One it's logged in as sysdba, and another window I have logged in as HR, and here I have got one more window. In this window I have logged in as Pushkar, the third user. So now here I am just showing how to explicitly apply a lock. Suppose I am running. If you want to apply a lock in the share mode so that only a select statement can be run on the table, so here you write lock table HR dot employees in share mode. I run this statement. Okay, it says the table is locked. Now, if now I try to update employee set salary is equal to salary into, let's give them a increment 1.10. Okay, sorry, here I made a mistake. So now I am going to run this statements update employees set salary is equal to salary into 1.1. Now here you can see I have applied a share mode locked on the employees table. So to gain this, to run this statement, I need an exclusive lock. So I run this statement and you can see this statement is on hold right now. So until I apply a commit or rollback here, this lock will be applied. So just notice here, the moment I will commit or roll back here, this statement will execute. I am going to roll back, or let's say I am going to commit. You see, the moment I committed, the share lock is removed from that table and that exclusive lock is gained on that table. Now, here, as you see, now I have updated the employees table and I have not yet committed here. So when I run the statement update HR dot employees set salary is equal to, this time I'm going to salary into 0.9. I'm going to run this. You see, now this transaction issued by the HR is blocking the transaction issued by the Pushkar, because we are working on the same table, and now this statement has gained an exclusive lock on the table. So so the statement executed by Pushkar is on wait. So here when I apply commit, the moment I applied commit, this row it has applied a row level exclusive lock. So that lock is removed, and now this statement executed, and now it has gained the row level exclusive lock. Now here, if I try to run this same statement, and I run this statement, now here HR is on wait because Pushkar has gained that row exclusive lock on the table, on the rows of the table. So when I here apply a rollback, so here the statement executed. Now we are going to see few data dictionary views. Well, you can also write that instead of share mode, you can write in exclusive mode, you can write in row share mode, you can write in row share no wait mode, you can write in row exclusive mode. There are different lock modes you can write. So now I'm going to show you few data dictionary views. So I'm gonna, let's say DBA underscore logs. Now, in the DB underscore logs, all type of DDL statement, DML statement, every kind of logs data has been held here. Now, if you want to see only DML statement logs, you have to write DBA DML underscore logs. Sorry. So, in this view, only the logs related to DML statement will be noticed here. So now let's just run a statement. So here So let's say I am going to select session underscore ID owner. I am going to say, let's say, name and mode held from DBA DML logs. It says one log is held by owner HR in the table employees and it is a of row exclusive log. Row X means row exclusive log. So let's go to that HR window. Okay. Now I'm here going to roll back this statement. Okay, I have rolled back. Now I'm going to run the statement again. Now there are no logs. So you have seen how these logs have been applied. Now I am going to run this statement in the Pushkar. It says 107 rows updated. And I'm going to run the statement here too. Now the HR has been on wait because his session is being blocked by Pushkar at the rate by Pushkar. So in the sysdba, let's go and see DESC underscore waiters, and there is one more view DBA underscore blockers. So it is just very simple. The DB underscore waiters will show the session being on the wait, and it also shows the holding session which has kept his on the wait. And DB underscore blockers will show the session on hold still. So I'm just going to write select waiting session, holding session. Let's also see lock underscore type and in what mode it has been held. I think this much information is sufficient from DBA underscore waiters. So the waiting session is 128, the holding session is 148, lock type is transaction and it is in a exclusive mode. Here HR is the waiting session, Pushkar is the blocking session, and the Pushkar has gained an exclusive lock on all table, and the lock type is of transaction because one transaction is blocking the another transaction. So now let's just commit. Okay, I have committed. Now HR has gained the row exclusive lock, but it is not blocking any other session. So let's run this statement again. You see this time no rows selected because DBA underscore waiters will only show the details of the session holding the another session and the session which are on wait. Fine. So I am going to commit here too. And just let's remove all kind of locks. No locks. Let's see. No locks. Okay, now we are here using Oracle Wait interface. Now, previously we have seen how to see what kind of locks have been occurred, what is a transaction log, what is a row exclusive log, what is an exclusive log. Now and we have seen the few views like DBA underscore DML underscore logs. This all views provides the information related to views. Now we here got the Oracle Wait interfaces. It has few data dictionaries like v dollar event time, v dollar session wait, v dollar session event, and v dollar system event. Now here, consider a scenario when one of the person executed a statement, DML statement, and he neither committed nor rollback, and he just left the place. Now, because of that session, all other sessions are been in the wait. Now, what if you want now, as a database administrator, you have noticed this that a single transaction has been blocked all the sessions for a very long time, and you are now not able to reach that session user so that you can say him to commit or rollback. So in this scenario, you have to kill the session, kill the blocking session so that all the session who are on wait can resume their work. So in this very tutorial, I am going to show you how to use that v dollar event time and v dollar session wait, v dollar session event, and v dollar system event. Now here I have logged in as CS, and now I am going. Let's see and describe all the data dictionaries. I am going to say describe v dollar system underscore event. Okay. Now in the v dollar system event, we have event total waits, total timed out, timed wait. Well, in the previous views we have been seeing all the session blocked, and here blocking the session. Now in this data dictionary, it will show all the session which has been on the wait, which has been kept on the wait, or all the session which actually worked on the data structure. This is like a log file. You can see this is like a log of all the sessions which gained the logs and then executed any kind of DML or select statement. So here event, let's run and see what's there in this event. Select event, then I'm going to write, let's see, total wait, and we will see time waited. Here time waited, and you can see here a time waited micro. Here time waited will be in the seconds, and this will be the waited, and this will be in the macroseconds. Okay, and here we'll, let's see, wait class 2, what's there, from v dollar system event, all the event occurs, it will list here. Okay, slighter mistake. It's the total waits. Okay, here we get few output. It has given us the name of the event and total waits. Okay, I'm going to order by, let's see, total waits. You can also here write order by 2. There will be no issue. Okay. Now here you can see that there is a contention, then read by the other session, then log writer wait for redo log copy, and all the event occurred. There is a log file of it, like SQLnet message from client, message to client, RDBMS IPC message. It said total waits 6904. It time waited 1684. This is in the microsecond. Here mutexx q logs, then there was a raise with init, then instance state change, there are 2, then there's redo writing, it gets concurrency, other configuration. Okay, now I am going to show you what if one of the session is logged by another, how to kill that session. And with that we are going to see other data dictionary view. So here I am writing in the HR update employees set salary is equal to salary into 1.8. It says 107 rows updated. Now I am going to run there without wasting any time. I am going to execute the update statement now from Pushkar. Now this transaction is on wait because the HR has gained an exclusive lock, row exclusive lock on this row, and because of this, this session is kept on wait. Now, to figure out that which session has been blocked by other, you have to figure the SID of the transaction. It simply means session ID of the session ID, which is blocking the other transactions. And just assume that this HR user has gone away so for a long time, and he forgot to commit or to roll back. Then there are only two options. Either you have to kill his session, or just you go trace him and call him and say that he may commit his changes. Well, I think that second option is not good, and here we are about to let's kill his session so that other session may resume their work. For that, in my sys shell, I am going to execute a command select, or let's for describe v dollar session event. Okay, here I got the SID, event, total waits, total timeout. So I just have to select, let's say, select SID event, and I don't need any other data. Let's select wait class from v dollar session underscore event. Seems fine. Now, as you know that it is a row level lock, so there might be event like row lock or something else. Let's see. Well, it is a process, so I'm just here to modify few. Where wait class not equal to idle. Let's run this. As you see here, I figure out that it is a row lock contention and the SID is 148. So now I know that 148 is the SID, is this is the session which is blocking the other sessions to do their work. So all we just need is to kill this SID, but we might need any more data than that, then only the session ID. Detecting session ID is the first path, first step. Now here we are going to see another data dictionary, DESC v dollar session underscore wait. So here, as I know the SID, session ID, so I'm going to select few of the columns here. I'm going to select SID. I'm going to select event. Then I'm going to select wait class. And I'm going to select state from v dollar session underscore wait where SID is equal to, as you know, 148. Okay, here it says that SID 148, the event is row lock contention, wait class is application level, and state is waiting. It is still in waiting. It is waiting for a commit or rollback statement. For all we just need to do is to kill this SID because we have just confirmed that it is still in the waiting state. In the above statement, you can also select how many time it has waited. So we can select seconds in wait. Okay, let's run this. I think we don't need a wait class here. It is unnecessary now. Okay, seems fine. Okay, it has waited for 474 seconds. Well, if you need more data related to your SID, you can just see in $v session, and it has lot of data like lock wait, status, P1, P2, service name, wait class, event. Then there are more of the data: blocking session status, blocking instance, blocking session. Now here I would like to bring to your knowledge that all this $v session and $v session wait, $v session event has been introduced in Oracle 10G. These are the new features in Oracle 10G, new data dictionary views. Now here in this data dictionary, all we need the data is to kill that session, blocking session. We need row wait object, on what object it has been blocked. We need a row wait block number, and we need row wait row number. So here I am going to execute select SID. I am going to row wait OBJ number, row wait block number, row wait row number, blocking session, and from $v session, wherever session ID is 148. Let's execute this. Okay, here we got it on what object it has been waiting, what is the block number, then what is the row number, and what is the blocking session. The session blocked here by it is 128. So our HR session ID is 148 and our Pushkar session ID is equal to 128. So here HR has been blocked. HR is blocking Pushkar on our this 51910 is the ID for our employee. We are going to see definitely from our DB underscore objects. So just let's execute, see a dictionary. Okay, here it needs the object name, and it will show the owner. Here we know the object ID. So now let's see, select. We need the owner, and we might need the object name, object underscore name from DBA underscore objects, where object underscore ID we just did find out it is 51910. So we are going to 51910. Oh, here we got the owner is the HR, and the object on which the session has been blocked is in employees table. So all we just need to know is so this is how we query the DB underscore object view. So now let's see how to kill that session. Well, we can kill the session by only the session ID number, but as we know that session ID number can be reused. So we might also need an additional information like serial number for the session number. It is an unique, so it works as a unique identifier. We are going to write select serial number from V $session where SID is equal to 148. Okay, we got the serial number is 201. Now all we just have to need is to kill the session. Here, as you can see, still the HR has not yet committed and rollback and the pushker is on wait. So here I'm just going to kill the session. We are going to alter system kill session, and in single inverted comma first we are going to write that SID, and now we are going to write the serial number 204 and we have to just execute it. Just notice as soon as the session of the HR is killed, the pushker will execute his update statement. Okay, here you see system is altered, here your session is killed and update employee set salary is equal to I made the slight mistake there. I accidentally killed that Pushkar session instead of killing this HR session. So now I have just figured out what is the session of this HR, and I'm going to kill this HR session. Okay, here I found out that the session was 128, which was blocking. So I'm just selecting the serial number from $$ session where SID is equal to 128. Here I got the serial number. All I just have to need to alter system kill session. I am going to write a 128 and I am going to write serial number 1198. It works fine. Here you see this, here the session is killed and here the 107 rows has been updated. So now when I here try to run any session, select star from employees, your session has been killed. So in this tutorial you saw what are the lock modes, what are the different kind of lock modes, how to query different views, locking queues, DBA blockers, DBA waiters, DBA DML logs, DBA DDL logs, and DBA simple logs. And then we saw how to kill any session if it is blocking the other sessions from running. So, and we have carried the Oracle, how to use Oracle wait interface like $, session, $, session, event, $, session, wait, and $, system event. So in this tutorial, we saw all of these things. Thank you for watching.